Hello folks, welcome back. This is tutorial 3 in the series based on kinematic typography. In the last tutorial we were doing some simple animations using the position keyframe to move the text from off screen onto screen in time with the words that were spoken and laid down on the timeline. Let's have a little render, play it back and see where we ended up. Hello and welcome to kinematic typography. Hello and welcome to kinematic typography. Okay, not too bad. Nice simple movements using the position keyframes to get the text off screen onto the screen. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go back to the timeline and we're going to explore some more of the options here, which are the transform options. Now we've done position already, but we're going to try scale, rotation and opacity to see if we can add a little bit more life to the animations. So I'm going to start actually with the word and the reason is the word hello, if you look at it the way I've positioned it, it does such a small movement on screen. I think if we add much to that we probably won't really see it. So we're going to start with and I'm going to set the time marker here so that the word and is off screen. I'm going to set a stopwatch, or rather click on the stopwatch and set a keyframe for rotation, and then I'm going to scrub forward to the point where and is on screen. And I'm going to click here and set 2 whole rotations, like so. Let's now scrub back and see what happens. There we go, and is coming on the screen in a nice rotation pattern. Let's render it out and see what it looks like. Hello and welcome to kinematic typography. Hello and welcome to kinematic typography. I think I've actually done too many rotations there. It's coming on simply too quickly and it's a little bit overdone. So I'm going to put the time marker back there, and instead of 2 rotations I'm going to reset that back down to 1. Let's now play that back and see what it looks like. Hello and welcome to kinematic typography. Hello and welcome to... Okay, it's probably a little faster than we'd want, but we've got to go with the speed of the text as it's spoken. But I think you get the idea. Let's try something now on the welcome piece of text. Let's see what we've got there. Now welcome comes in from the left. I think on this one let's try opacity. So again we'll set the time marker to the point where welcome's off the screen. We'll click on the stopwatch for opacity and we'll start it off at 0 so that the text has faded off the screen completely. Let's move forward to here, and then we'll take opacity all the way back up to 100. And if we scrub through the timeline now, we've got and is now spinning around, and then when welcome comes on it's faded and then fades itself back up. Now 2 is one of the bigger, more dramatic movements, so let's try a rotation on that and see what we get. So I'm going to collapse welcome back up. Let's try 2. I'm going to put my time marker to the point where 2 is off screen. Set a keyframe for rotation. Now it's left on 1. I'm going to put that back to 0. That was from a practice I was doing earlier. Let's move forward to the point where 2 comes on screen. And let's give it 1 rotation. So as we come along now, 2 is rotating as it cascades down the screen. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip the word kinematic because I think you're kind of getting the point of what we're after. And I think I'll end up on typography because typography is the final word. So on that I'm going to do something a bit more dramatic. Let's go for a big scale up as it comes onto the screen. So let's go forward here to when the word typography is off screen. Click on scale to set the keyframe. Go forward to the point when it's on screen. And let's now scale it right up to give it a little bit more emphasis. That should do the trick. Okay, start small and gets that little bit larger. Okay, not too bad. Right, let's play those back. Whoops. And let's see what we've got. Hello and welcome to kinematic typography. Hello and welcome to kinematic typography. Okay, not too bad a start. Again, at the moment, they're simple basic moves, and to be honest, the most basic form of kinematic typography is just using these points here. But in the next tutorial, which is tutorial number 4, we're going to push the animations that little bit further and start to actually give them a little bit of character. See you then.